This reading is for Amante, and the question was, what is blocking my Mr. Right and why haven't we met each other yet? So for this reading, I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And I've selected a spread that's called How Do I Find Love? It's a 6-card spread. The first one down here represents you now. The second one at the very top is the kind of love that you're going to need. Then we have what you must express, what you must give, what you must take, and how you will find love. So before we get started, I'll just do a quick prayer. I call upon my angels and my guides to please be in contact with Amante's angels and guides. May you provide a clear and accurate reading. I also call upon Archangel Michael to please surround us in white light so that only divine messages may come through. Okay, so now let's get started. So the first one that we got is the you now, and we have the King of Sword. So now, King of Sword, when I see the royals, I always visualize the king as someone who's wise, a little bit more than mature, like he's kind of reached a level of wise. And then on the sword has more to do with like the reasoning. So you would be a person who know what you want. You know, like this is clear. You know what you need. You know what you want. That's, or you know, you're very logical in your process and your thinking, intellectual, right? Clear thinking, I guess, would be another word for that. Now, in the second card, we have the kind of love that you need. And for that one here, we have the 10 of Pentacles. What that's telling me now, 10 of Pentacles, well, the Pentacles normally has to do with the resources. What this one is telling me in the kind of love that you need is you need to be taken care of. Now, this may or may not be money-wise, but what it's telling me is that you need to feel like you're provided for. You know, it could be with just a romance, it could be with time, it should just be you need to have someone who would take care of you. That's when you're going to feel the most love. And that's just the type of relationship that you need. It's just someone that's there that will take care of you. Okay? And then the next one here is what you must express. And for this card here, you got the Star reverse. So I think right now is there's like a bit of a lack of faith, getting discouraged a little bit, and it's just kind of saying, you know what, express that, let it be known. You're discouraged, it's not happening like you're hoping for, and let that kind of be released so you're not holding on to it, right? The next card that we have is what you must give. And in this one here, we have the Moon reverse. And what that one is kind of telling me is like release of fear, you know, and happiness. And this is saying what you must give. So I think it's kind of saying, you know, give that to your angels and your guides to take care of. Don't hold on to that. Take the fear away. Take your lack of faith or, you know, like the unhappiness around it. Just kind of cleanse yourself of that. And then the next card that we have is what you must take. And for this one here, we have another major arcana card, again reversed. And this one here is the Death. And this one is telling me resistance to change, unable to move on. So, just kind of, yeah, I'm thinking maybe you're kind of concentrating on one aspect, and maybe kind of something that's been more like past relationships or something like that, and kind of look at a bit out of your comfort zone. Who you're looking for, or your true love, Mr. Right, might not exactly be how you picture him to be. So I guess don't be too strict on your criterias in that way. Um, yeah, so just kind of open up to change a little bit there. And then for your final card, which is how you will find love. And we have here the Nine of Pentacle reverse. It's funny, the last time I did this reading, he had a completely different card. It was kind of like, quit trying so hard, it'll come to you. What this one here is saying is, you got to do a little bit of legwork here. You are just not running into him in your current circle or your current routine, so you're gonna have to get out there. You're gonna have to do some steps, kind of do different things. There's some legwork to be done here. You're just not connecting in your day-to-day, or what's, so you're just gonna have to change things up a little bit in order to be able to come in contact with Mr. Right, so that you can connect with him. Well, Amat, this was your reading. I hope it shed a little bit of light for you. Have a wonderful day.